Hi, hello everyone. This is Squadron Jayasimha, your friend, guide, mentor, philosopher, welcoming you back to our podcast Celebrating Life. Hope all of you are doing great. And in our pursuit of celebrating life, we are trying to understand the basics of life. What constitutes life? We discussed the first aspect as to we need to keep our health, we need to take care of our body. The next one, intellectual capacity. Third one we discussed was about money. That money is very important for our life. Fourth thing is what? There is something called family. Family means what? Father and mother, I love you. Family. Father and mother, I love you. That's the short form of family. You may be the president of the biggest democracy in the world. You may be the richest person on this planet. You may own the whole world, and you might have won many accolades, many medals and awards and rewards. But when you come back home, if the empty walls welcome you, means life is not fulfilled at all. There is some vacuum, some void in our life. Hence, there has to be someone, there has to be somebody, few people who care for you, who celebrate your success, who hold on to you when you fall, who are there to wipe your tear when you cry, who understand the pain behind your smile and the smile behind your pain. Why are you silent? Why are you too talkative? Why are you keeping aloof? Why are you doing something that you're doing? Only people who have been with you, who have been traveling along with you, who have seen you from childhood, they know you very well. And in this concept of family is the foundation because of which India is still surviving. That's the foundation. Because you may want to build a Qutub Minar, Taj Mahal, the biggest palace ever in this world. The foundation is very important. Stronger the foundation, taller, stronger, longer will be the building. So similarly, for a country to survive, think about India, the largest, populated country in the whole world. And you know that we have overtaken China in population. So many states, regions, religions, languages, and then we got different communities, cultures. All of us are still united as one nation. India is all because of the family. And when this family gets shaken, and if there are cracks in this family, and if the family system breaks down, then you know that India will collapse. So if you ask me, there's one reason why India is still surviving in spite of different cultures, regions, religions, I can tell you the family concept. And in this, I have been seeing different countries who are formed on the basis of only language or only one religion. They have broken down. They've gone far behind because they don't have the strong family system. And in India, family is very important, especially your mother and father. That's why we say Matru Deva Bhava, Pitru Deva Bhava, Acharya Deva Bhava. So, first is your mom. You are in this world because of your mother. I don't know how the God looks like. The statue that you see in the temple, that murti that you see in any mandir, all of them are man's creation. But your mother is the true goddess. But for her, you and I don't exist. So, the one person whom you can see is your mother, the first goddess. Second is your dad, your father, who keeping so much of pain in his heart. He must have paid for your school fee, bought you a dress, sent you for a vacation. And even today, you may be 30, 35, 40 years old. He will still call up and ask, have you eaten food? How is your health? How are you doing? This is the parents for you. Anybody who doesn't respect parents, who doesn't value the village that they come from, who don't, value their language, their culture, and who don't respect their country, in my opinion, they are not human beings. So Mother Teresa, once she was asked, I want to change the world. I want to make a difference. Where do I start? She said, you start from your family. You start loving your family first, mother and father. And when I talk about it, I have my own personal experience in the sense that we have 5 sisters and I have an elder brother, 7 children in the family, and a very poor family, no much food to eat. 2 square meals a day was very difficult. My mother, she used to do stitching whole night, putting that kerosene lamp. She would stitch, and I've seen her having sleepless nights, and I would sit next to her. When I was a kid, I used to, do hand stitching. If you look at a blouse or a shirt, you need to put some buttons. For a blouse, for the hands, you are supposed to do stitch with your hand. And so that my mother doesn't fall asleep, I will keep cracking some jokes. I'll keep talking to her. And that time, one blouse stitching, she would earn 25-50 paisa. And that was so crucial. And having so many sleepless nights, she brought 7 of us. So everyone today is settled, very happy. They have grown, they have flourished. They are so prosperous because of one woman. And she is 80 years old today. Even now, if I go, she lost her memory. She can't recognize anyone. But the moment I touch her, she opens her eyes and she gives a nice, beautiful smile. And I can see the vibration in her, eyes, in her face. That is your mother for you. And my dad, though he was not that responsible in making money, was very intelligent, very creative. So whatever little talking that I'm doing, all because of that. He passed away 2010. I don't know where is he, but if at all he's listening to this podcast from the top, he would be the very happiest man. Because I didn't go to school till I was 12. I didn't have great education. But then today I have become a role model, a speaker, a trainer, a life coach to many people. I'm sure his soul must be very, very happy. So whoever you are, understand that your parents must have given you the best. So you need to take care of it. And rest of it all, whether you get married, don't get married, you have children, don't have children, you have your brother, sister, friends, all this will make family. It's not that only the blood relation that makes family. You have a school buddy, you are an office colleague, you have one of your passerby who became a friend of you. Anyone who is always there with you, with whom you can share your emotions, feelings, who is selfless in doing something for you, he is your family. So when I say family, I'm not just saying that your mother, father, your wife, husband, your children, and maybe your siblings. I'm not confining the family to those people who are related by blood. But beyond that, everyone in your state who speak your language, who lives in the country, who is a human being, could be your family. It is about you, how you expand the horizon of family. It's all about that. So whoever you are, when you have some pain in your heart, there should be someone with whom you can share. You have some financial difficulty, you know that someone can help you. When you have something, to celebrate, there are people who are there to sing and dance along with you. And when you fall, somebody should be there to support you. That is the family. So the tears, happiness, everything will happen in the family, because family is the backbone of whatever you do. But today, once upon a time, we used to have all mother, father, brother, sister, and mausi, mausa, so many people used to be together. There used to be combined family. Today, hum do, hamare do, and today has become like that you are different, I am different. We love things and we use people. Life will be totally different if we start loving people and using things. I have a car, I have a bike, I love it. I clean it. Okay, I could put good painting. I give it for servicing. I take care of it so much. But anyone puts a key in the bike will go away with that person because the bike doesn't have feelings. But if somebody is working with you in your own office, your colleagues, the love, the bonding, that care that you share with them, that somebody will come and say that I'm going to offer you double the salary, please come with me. They won't come. That means the true mark of anyone is how long people are going to be there with you, how long they are there, the trust, the belief that is there with people. I have my own driver, Ramu, and he's there with me ever since my son was 4 years old. He was a young boy, he came, he grew up, he got married. In fact, his children, he has named both of them on the name of my children. And I've got one more guy, Murthy. He is there when he was 15, 16 years old, he had come. He has been working with me, and one call he'll be there with me. It's not about the money, it is about that love. They know that if we are in some difficulty, they are always there with us. Same is the case with Sunil or Stone or my colleague Dr. Balamurli or whoever is there. It is about how you take care of people who are there with you. That's very important, because the world is so big and so much of selfishness everywhere. It's like people holding the dagger at the back, speaking some sweet, things in the front, and at the earliest opportunity, they're ready to kill you, stab you from the back. This is the world. So much of materialistic importance that we stopped loving people. Really, do we love people? How many people are selfless people? 2 years of COVID, when we had no business, when we were going to the downside of life, there was one of my colleague, one of my friend whom I met, helped so much, which no one can ever do for me. So life is so beautiful. It's just the part that sometimes life will go up, life will come down, things will happen either way, but we should continue the journey. Only I want happiness. Life is not going to be like that. It's like a roller coaster ride. Sometimes happy, sometimes sad. So you need to have your own boundary. You need to have your own definition of a family. At least you should have at least one person who loves you for what you are. Everybody says, I love you if you change this aspect of you, if you can correct this aspect. But there should be at least one person who should say, I love you because I love you just like that. Okay, I love you for what you are, the way you are. If I change, I love you. No, that is a condition. Unconditional support. No, that's very important for you. So we have limited time on this planet. A medicine has got expiry date. Water bottle has got an expiry date. You buy any item from the shop, it has got an expiry date. And our life too has got an expiry date. We have come here for a few days on this planet, and we meet people. We develop some relations, some bondings with some people. We enter into some kind of social relations, maybe wedding or maybe some kind of relation officially. And a day would come for all of us that we need to go. So whether it is socially defined or undefined, if you have at least one person who can sincerely, genuinely can love you when you are in pain, you can put your head on that person's shoulder, and if you can vent out your anger, frustration, you can cry out, you can bring your tears out, and with whom you can laugh selflessly like a childlike innocence. That is so beautiful. Because when the end comes for us to depart, when we lie on the deathbed, these are those few moments that you can relish, that you will rejoice, that you will celebrate, that will bring a smile on your face. So sit back and think, is there at least one person about whom you think will bring a smile on your face, who will love you unconditionally without judging you, with whom you can share everything. Still, he or she will love you. They'll always there to support you. That's very important for you. So, man is a social animal. Olden days, when people have to be punished, there used to be Andaman Nicobar, used to call that as a Kala Pani. So there used to be a jail, where they will leave them there, and you will not find anyone else to, speak to. People would go mad. They become insane. So human beings are not, an island by themselves. We need to have some social bondings. So that is the reason why people go to some clubs and they get into some different associations. They form different communities so that there is something common in between all of you. So any club, any community that you see, all because of this craving in people that I want some bonding, I want some relationship, because human beings cannot live in isolation. So today many such things have come. Recently somebody was telling me about a club where people meet for business. Sunday or every second Sunday, so once in 2 Sunday they meet, breakfast, they talk about business. Whom you know, give their contact to me. Whom I know, I'll give contact to you and spread your business. Relationship is not about business, man. Love is not about business. I love you for what you are. But meeting people for making a business, something is insane altogether. But there are some clubs like that, and people say, can you join that club? Every second Sunday we meet. I said, thank you so much. I don't want to be part of that club, because I am not here to use people. I am here to love people. Love people unconditionally, and especially your mother and father. As long as they're there, you respect. You have children, you have a responsibility towards that person. You have a spouse, you have some responsibility towards that person. So discharge your duties properly and do it because you want to do it. So when you get your sister married, when you spend so much of your earnings, and people expect that, when I did that help, now they are not coming to help me, they don't support me, they don't come for my rescue, then it is a business, right? You helped because you wanted to help. That's it. Period over. If they help, good. If they don't help, don't expect. Then there's no repentance, there's no regret. Somebody else will come. God will come in different format. So when you give, don't remember. When you take, never forget. Keep that in mind. And this world is so beautiful. Sometimes you think why people think differently. They think differently, that's why the world is so beautiful. There is no other person who is like you, who can think like you, who can feel like you. Different flowers, rose, jasmine, different flowers. That makes a beautiful bouquet. So different people, different thought process, different intellectual capacity, different, feelings, emotions. That makes the world that much more challenging. You should be able to get along. So whoever you are, whichever position you are there, make sure that you have a family, so-called family, family, whether they are related by blood or not. But there are some people who are your family. You can always go back to them. Have an ice cream, go for a long drive, go for a trek, go for a tour, have dinner together. Now read a book, watch a movie together, cry together, rejoice together, meditate together, play together, sing together, dance together. So that's the reason why we still have some WhatsApp groups. Our Air Force 88 GDOC, Ground Duties Officers course, we got when we joined in the Air Force as an air warrior, the early batch as an airman, air warrior group, still they're active. Our school batch is there. As a trainer batch is there, memory trainers batch is there, state presidents batch. So different communities are there. All of them are your family. So that family makes you fulfilled. So the reason for why I'm talking all this while about family is that you have a good health, you have great knowledge, you have a lot of money. But if there is nobody who sincerely, genuinely, selflessly love you, then your life is not complete. Okay, so find that person, find those people, okay, and be with them, share with them, whoever they are, and I'm sure you feel so blessed, so beautiful the life would be. And when you have that family, and you know that you can come back, and then you can still rejoice, and you can share your feelings together. That's what is a family is for you. And that is the base for our India still to be united. So that's the reason you need to have your own family. So what definitions you give to your family, I don't know, but you should have someone in your life, some people in your lives with whom you can share, with whom you can celebrate and cry together. That is a family. Then now that spoke will be complete. Okay, so sit back, look into your life, retrace the early pages of your life, look into your mobile, go through all your memories, and find out all those people who love you genuinely, sincerely, selflessly, and then try to spend some time with them, call them once in a while, mail them, okay, and then if possible, find an occasion to celebrate, and I'm sure you will feel so satisfied and so blessed. Now this is the family. This is the family for you. So whether you are a child or growing adult, or you are other end of life, don't know, but find someone with whom you can love. Family, right? So guys, thank you so much for being with me, and I feel so good because we are spending some time to understand our life, trying to make few corrections in celebrating life. Okay, so we spent some time on family today. So next, what makes our life complete, we shall discuss in the next podcast. Until then, keep smiling, keep celebrating life. This is Jayasimha signing off. Love you all. Bye bye.